So we're moving on to functions. All right. Now, remember, a function is a relation from a set of inputs and possible outputs. This is basically the definition. This inputs and outputs could be X's or Y's, could be an input-output table, could be some type of mapping. All right. So this is what you need to know. In Jeffrey's world, basically no X values repeat. That's kind of what you need to know right now. That's the easiest thing to find out, and it will help out. So we're looking again right here at all the X's. Well, none of those repeat. So this is a function. Okay. Right here, none of those repeat. So this is a function. All right. We look right here. These two values repeat. This is not a function. All right. I mean, that's it. So it's either no X values repeat. Bam. Okay. We're not getting to one-to-one functions yet. Don't worry about the Y's. We're not there. Okay. All right. So a linear function. Those who came through the Algebra for Mastery program, you had a problem like this, and some people got it, some people didn't. All right. Again, yeah, it makes a straight line. That linear line. All right. The Y values change at the same rate. All right. So this is what we need to look at. Let's just pull out our Y values here. All right. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Jeffries. I'm just sorry. All right. Old school cheerleader. Now, we just pull out the Y values. All right. So basically, it looks like we're adding 2 each time. All right. So they change, all the Y values change at the same rate. So this is a linear function. Okay. It's linear. And how do we know? We could say this right here. Here's our answer. Y values change at the same rate. All right. That it's a constant thing. Okay. Now, vertical line test. A lot of people love vertical line tests because I used to make the joke that this is the only test that some people can pass. I know it's a bad joke. It's me. So let's make this solid here. Okay. Getting my vertical line. All right. So I know a lot of people said, well, I used to use my pencil or something. Pencils can be quite large. All right. Let's focus on the grid. Let's use this vertical line from the grid. So if I pull this through, it touches once. Okay. Once. As long as I draw one line and it only touches once each time, it's a function. Okay. It's not, oh, I drew 4 lines. It touched 4 times. No. Okay. This one is a function. And the reason why, oh, shucks. Function. It's because it passes the vertical line test. All right. Now, I'm not asking you to explain it right now. Basically, it's like this. Is it a function or not? Okay. Now, let's get to some of our domain and range. Okay. Finding the range, that's our Y values, given the domain of values. All right. This is strictly calculator work. All right. Now, this is how I would normally have done this in class. I would have done this. It's -3, plus 2. All right. Now, of course, you know me, I'm going to cheat and use my infinite cloner here so I don't have to write it down every time. Now, I'm doing this for a visual representation. I don't expect you to do this unless you have to. Okay, I can tell you this. I would sit here let me fill all these in, and I will very much demonstrate what I would do right here. All right. Everywhere you see an X, you're going to plug in these values. All right. So in your calculator, this part right here, if you put it in parentheses where the X was, you're going to get it right every time. Okay. Remember, I'm a no nonsense person, no muss, no fuss, just no fluff. It's just straightforward. Okay. So I'm actually plugging it in right here, and I got this, and my Y value is now. Don't worry about braces because it's going to be like multiple choice or matching or something like that. So I'm writing braces because that's what you would normally have to write if we were in a face-to-face. But that's my first part of my range right here. It goes there. All right. So when I plug in -1, all I'm really doing now, some of y'all know how to copy and paste with your calculator. I think on all the homework, I have made it to where you can use a scientific calculator if you don't have one. Okay. And then -3. Oh, nobody caught that. I actually wrote 3 right here. Come on, guys. So -3 parentheses 2, shucks, plus 2. We get -4. Now, for me, this would be okay. On ACT and other things, you would actually see them in this form. You would actually see like -4, -1, 2, 5, 8. It's because they normally put them from least to greatest, but I'm not worried about that. I'm worried right now. Can you actually take, I can't touch the screen, this function, plug in these values, and give me the right thing? All right. And that's it. Short, sweet, to the point.